There was a time when Yahoo enjoyed a monopoly in the web industry. They once received the greatest traffic of all time, which was worth 128 billion. In the early 90s, Yahoo Group was strong enough to buy even Google, but Yahoo was high in the air and they didn't consider the offer. The tragic rise and fall of Yahoo resulted in the boom of Google. Back in the 90s, Internet was not friendly enough for its users. The reason was that access to the Internet was not easy at all. The Internet was completely in disorganized mess. Two friends named Jerry and David, who are also college mates, come up with the idea to make an organized list of all websites. They created a directory that included different categories. After a while, they shared that directory with their friends and their friends separated it to other friends. They were not doing this sharing activity with the intention of business, but eventually this became a worldwide business. Now, Jerry and David made this directory just for their convenience, so that they can get all their required websites in one spot. They referred to that directory as Jerry and David Guide to the World. In 1994, a company called Netscape introduced the Navigator web browser. It was used by numerous people at that time and its visitors were increasing day and night. Netscape developer came up with a solution of making the web browser safe and simple. So they add Jerry and David directory link to the top of their page. Within a month, their directory reached view in millions. Jerry and David noticed that with increasing traffic day by day, it would be difficult for them to handle this directory. And also they felt the need to buy servers and hire employees to deal with that project, and this was a much more expensive move. So it was mandatory for them at all time to turn this project into a proper business. The first choice was to give the company an appropriate name. Therefore, they opened a dictionary to come up with a memorable name. The word Yahoo, which was described as a rude or dumb person, was one they came across. They ticked them off and fit the playful mode they were striving for. Thus the name was decided. Yahoo officially stated that this acronym stands for yet another hierarchical officious oracle. However, the truth is that the company name Yahoo came first. This strange term was added later. It was not that difficult for David and Jerry to find out how to profit from their directory after that. Since Yahoo was the most user-friendly way to find other websites, it had evolved into the place where most people first connected to the internet. As the level of traffic was high on Yahoo, so many companies and businessmen were willing to pay for the advertisement on Yahoo website. However, the Yahoo team then gained a minimalistic understanding. Since they could see information on the categories and websites that people were most regularly accessing in their directory, they were in a perfect position to develop the goods and services that customers wanted. For them, it was better to give services as compared to giving path to the clients towards already established websites. And their strategy was to increase page views, and in turn it would increase revenue by generating more money from advertisement. For instance, Yahoo created its chat room and instead linked to those. In no time, they launched their services for shopping, file sharing, games, sports, finance, and many other things. After noticing that these were the products that people were clicking on most frequently, since a company with a traditional organizational structure would never has been able to generate and manage all those different products, Yahoo instead hired as many people as it could and divided them into several product teams. Initially, Yahoo was comparable to a collection of unique startups, each of which focused on internet items In 2000, Yahoo offered 400 distinct goods and services. 400 distinct goods and services without ever leaving Yahoo. You could spend the entire day online. They could calculate the data and utilize it to know about the particular things their users wanted to see, and for their convenience, they created their goods and services. As a result, less than 20% of all website page views originate from Yahoo original venture. The rest of 80% traffic of Yahoo was generated from the other items they developed. Now, Yahoo was not only an internet directory, instead it was the whole internet, and its capitalization reached nearly $128 billion. As a result, it grew to become the largest and fastest expanding company. Yahoo was $1 million firm at that time. It was not an issue for them to buy any of the companies. Yahoo had a great chance to buy Google at that time, but they refused instead. They did not adapt according to the changing technologies, and this resulted in the fall of that tech giant.